This is Yu-Gi-Oh's newest rarity, the Quarter Century Secret Rare, designed to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the game, and it looks incredible. What would look even more incredible though is a completed set of every single one. With hundreds of different Quarter Century rares being released throughout the year, the collector inside of me sees this as the perfect challenge, so we're going to attempt to collect every piece of this shiny puzzle one by one. Welcome to Treasure Hunters. Aye. Subscribe. You know, when I started this series, I thought it was going to be a fun little challenge we could do every couple of months when a new set comes out, but little did I know it would be this huge year-long financial black hole that sucks hundreds of pounds just to make a video every time. We're too far down the rabbit hole at this point to back out, and I'm committed regardless of how long it's going to take. Last episode took a hot minute because, you know, it was over the Christmas season where you're spending money on other things, and this episode took a while because I recently moved into a new flat and had to buy a shitload of furniture, which was fun. And we're chilling now. We're chilling. That being said, we've just seen the release of Legacy of Destruction, and therefore another 25 Quarter Century Secret Rares enter the mix. But that's not all. The TCG Kaiba briefcase started shipping, and inside this briefcase is a Quarter Century Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know how we're going to get that, because not only is it going to be super expensive, but to get it you need to open the deck which is inside the briefcase, and most people are just keeping that sealed. It's a bit of a rough one, but that brings the total Quarter Centuries available in the game right now up to 234. Sadly, in the Konami sponsored Legacy of Destruction opening, we weren't able to pull any Quarter Century rares like we usually do. So let's give it another bash, dude. I know we shouldn't be buying any boxes, but we can because this video is sponsored by Factor. Red Dragon Archfiend players are eating good right now, but you could be eating even better. Yes, Factor is a meal delivery service that just makes your life so much easier. After you've gone through a whole locals of calamity locking people every round, you go home, you don't have the brain power left to cook, to go shopping. Instead, you can simply just fire up one of your Factor meals and enjoy your dinner. Not only is this saving you money on takeout, but it's also good food as well. You know exactly what's in there thanks to the website, and regardless of whether you're vegan or in keto or counting your calories, they cater to it all. On top of that, there's barely any cleanup after as well, so you can go right back to practicing your King Calamity combos. You're just winning at every part of life, you know? Now, if any of that sounds pleasant to you, let me help you out. If you use my link in the description, you can get 50% off your first Factor box and then 20% off your next month of orders as well. That's not a bad deal for a stress-free life. Sign me up. And thanks again to Factor for sponsoring this video. Yo, new set. We got a nice little box to open. I've also made the mistake of organizing like 1 or 2 QCRs from the set already. So that opens the gate to us pulling the Quarter Centuries that we've already traded for. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It's only 1 or 2, so you know the chances of that are unlikely. And this box is from a case at locals where 3 Quarter Centuries were already pulled, and you get about 3 or 4 per case. So there is a slim chance we have a QC in here. It was probably a bad idea buying this box, but content, baby. Let's see what else we can pull. The QC Oxley would be nice. I don't really need anything else in the set, but let's just get through it. We have Ashened, Ancient Gear Duel, Talons, Ragnarika, and Shaman of the Ashen City. This is honestly such a weird set. Like, I have no idea where the value is going to go. The Tenpai stuff, I feel, is overrated. So the super rare, I can't see holding the price point that it currently has. It's like a £15 super. Saphira, Divine Dragon of the Voiceless Voice, ultra rare. Very nice. No idea if that's worth anything, to be honest. We're just here for the fun and games. We like pulling shiny cardboard, right? Are we going to get the Diabels, the Nightmare Apprentice, Ancient Gear Duel? We have Haggard Lizard Doze, Ragnarika, Valmonica Invitare. Oh, baby! Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Very nice. Money, super rare. We love to see it. If you can pull 2 in 1 box, which I think is possible, then you're having a good time. You're having a good time. We have Concepto, we have Fadra, Memento Talan Talons, and a Goblin Biker, funny language, Gaelic, Latin, I'm having a stroke kind of language. Also, I finally bought my Goblin Core with UFD and stuff, so looking forward to playing that at some point. I probably need to get my hands on like Terratops and stuff. Oh, I really want to play a Predplant engine. I want to go Scorpio into Cobra, add Fusion Destiny. I think that's so fun, dude. Kuliambers, we have, bro.
Ragnarika, the Evil Seed, secret rare. We already pulled that one in the Konami opening. Don't know if that's good, actually. I feel like the Rika core ended up being quite cheap. We have a Mantis Monk, Papa's Footsteps, Double Die, and a trap card, Mirage, Mirror Force, baby. Grave Squirmer. Oh, the Yubel stuff is expensive. The Nightmare Throne, ultra rare. Dude, I swear it was like £30 last time I checked. This is like a few days after it was selling for a tenner, so it's actually gone up. I don't know why the Yubel stuff is just so expensive, man. We have a Fishborg Harpooner. Very cool. All right, come on. Please, something. Wake Up Centurion. Very cool. Do they play this maybe like as a one-off? Wait, no. I'm thinking of the Centurion cards that just got revealed for the next set, which seemed amazing at first, but ended up being, you know, a little bit overrated, I guess. Wake Up Centurion. It's decent. We have Memento Transfusion, Sangan, Kaiman. We have a Rekindling, the Ashened super rare for 2 ultras and a secret down. So, you know, about halfway. Another 2 ultras and a secret to get. Come on, baby. Yes! 2 Hydra in the 1 box. You love to see that, bro. Okay. We're making some money back at least. Some money back. I gotta sell those pronto, dude. Get a QC for it. Sangan Summoning. We have a Dandy White Lion. Very, very cool. Summon those tokens and then do nothing. We have Secret Rare. Pendulum Witch. Level 3, add any level 4 or lower Pendulum Monster or something. We're at least halfway through the box for sure now. We have a Pyrite Knight. That beeping in the background, by the way, is a dishwasher. I had to pause it to film this. We have an ultra rare Silent Swordsman 0. And that is our 3rd ultra. So we have 1 more ultra to go. Is it possible to get like a playset of Hydra in 1 box? Because that would be really, really nice. We have a Turn Silence. Go on. Nightmare Apprentice, I think, is the most expensive card in the set. Shaman of the Ashened City. And then Diabels or Nightmare Throne is the 2nd most expensive. Synchro Monster, Centurion, Oxala. Yo, we got a 2nd one after I was like worrying. I was at the pre-release like panicking trying to get my hands on this. Turns out we get it in the box that I bought. Okay, cool. Centurion, Oxala, very, very nice. I feel like there is room for that to go up in value over time, but we'll see. Code of Soul, super rare. In theory, there's 1 more ultra in this box, and then that's it. But QC, maybe. More Marshmallow. 5 packs. I am praying to see that shiny border. Where's this? Wait, oh. Minerva. I was like, yo, where's the super? Minerva Ultra isn't bad. It's like a $5. We'll take it. That means we have 4 supers in a row coming up. Unless. Honestly, don't know what the most expensive QC would be. Probably the rank 10, right? We have Dandy White Lion. 2nd last pack. Are we gonna get anything? Bing Bam Boom. No, Ambers of the Ashen. Bro, it's really coming down to the last pack. If we get a QC in the last pack, I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. What do we have? Stronghold. The Hidden Fortress. I don't think we have a QC. Ancient Gear Advance. Commander, Centurion Gargoyle, Concerto, Sangan Summoning. Yeah, it's not a QC. It is not a QC. It is another Marshmallow. Very nice. Okay, we got double Hydra, which is nice. Secret rares. We probably lost a fair bit of money here, but you know, it's for the content, right? No big deal. We got a couple of Hydras. It's fine.
Alright, it's that time, the tri-monthly check-in. I guess it's been 2 months, right? Bi-monthly check-in on the prices. Let's see how our quarter century market is doing. It's funny because you keep seeing quarter centuries in the rarity collection getting bought out recently, so I'm just looking at my collection like, yeah, we already got that one. But yeah, looking at the legendary collection QCs, you know, they've kind of gone down a tiny bit, trending downward still. I don't really see the promos ever really changing too much until the set goes out of print, I guess. Battles of Legend, the Dark Magician Knight of Dragons or whatever it's called, is like halved in price, but this is more a supply versus demand fun thing. It's just whenever there happens to be a copy on eBay, it's low, and then when that gets bought, it's high. It's not an actual price point that we see trending here. A lot of these have actually gone down. I feel like the rarity is less desirable at this point. Masquerena has gone down a lot, dude, down 40, purely because the all art reprint is coming in the next rarity collection. Engage is up big money, bro. After coming to 3 on the ban list, people just bought the heck out of this thing, so very glad we got a nice deal on that. The Rite of Aramis here, also, there's like none on eBay. I have no idea why. It wasn't like bought out or hyped or anything. It's just, they're all gone. So 110, I don't think is accurate. It's just like a foreign copy. And then Lubellion, it's getting bought out in America. It's like trending upwards in America. But over here, it's down a little bit. Still quite an expensive card though. Overall, we're down over £100 on the Battles of Legends, sadly. But we might make up for that later on. So Duelist Nexus, not really huge changes across the board. Most of them are trending downwards. Overall, we're down like £50. There's literally only 2 QCs in this set that are £100 or more, and that's the Magician's Bond and Unchained Yama, which I've priced at 100 because there's no copies on eBay. We'll see. We'll see. I'm surprised Crimson Dragon hasn't gone up. I need to pick that one up very shortly. We don't want Centurion becoming a meta threat and then yoinking the price on Crimson Dragon. Megaton promos, for the most part, down across the board. All the bulk promos have genuinely become 99p bulk on eBay. Yeah, not a whole lot of people wanting Decode Talker quarter century secret rare, unfortunately. Then we move into Age of Overlord. Of course, after I buy the SP Little Knight, it goes down. It goes down a chunk to 480. I can't actually remember how much I got it for. I probably said in the last episode, but I'm not too fussed. Surprisingly, the Magician's Bond in this set has doubled in price. No idea why. No idea. It's £90 on eBay right now. Don't know how that happened. Banshee has gone up quite a bit as well, just as it's seeing play to search for, what is it, Nemesis Flag, I believe. It was also like a budget engine adding Poplar, I guess. Flamberge has dropped back down to its original price around the £40 mark. And that's pretty much... Oh, Original is up to near £100. That one jumped a lot. But still, overall, we're down, you know, over £100 on Age of Overlord, sadly. And then we get to the Rarity Collection. Ash is holding steady at 150-ish. The first kind of big change is Borreload Savage. Of course, you know, ban list kind of neutered him, so, you know, there goes the value. Then we come on down to, what's this? Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is near 100 on eBay. Obviously, the price is going to go down because it's just a lack of quantity available. But that is an insane jump. I suppose it is like one of the best hand traps this format, which makes sense. And a lot of people are looking to max rarity their hand traps. You could argue Starlight and old ultis like max rarity for Veiler, but the QCs also very nice and very pretty. D-Shifter is also up big, doubled in price as well. Like I said, mostly just quarter century staples going up in value. All the playable stuff. Nibiru is near 60. Oh, here we go. Here's another hit. Baron de Fleur, half price because of the ban list. Hell yeah. Dark Ruler No More is doubled in value as well. It's at currently £30. It's kind of been like a tech choice the past format or two against like voiceless and stuff. Going forward, I guess with the introduction of things like Colossus and some combo decks, Dark Ruler probably starts seeing a bit more play. We'll see. We'll see. Nadir Servant's gone down to its original kind of values. It was up at 30. It's back down to 20. Droplet is kind of up big as well. It's at 45 right now. It was 30 last time we checked, so, you know, 50% increase. Pretty good. And Permanence is nearly at 100 as well. Similar to Veiler, actually. But yeah, similar value. And so looking at the totals for Rarity Collection, we're currently up. We're up 150 on Rarity Collection. Christia still trending downwards in Valiant Smashers. That's fine. Saves us money whenever we go to pick it up. Phantom Nightmare. When we last checked this set, it was relatively new. And so Promethean Princess has tanked hard, bro. We overpaid out the ass for this. Currently sitting at 145. It's the only kind of like really big change. I think for the most part, overall, most of the other quarter centuries in the set are down quite a bit. That is for the most part always going to be the case when you're looking at a set when it's new and then a set, you know, a couple months down the line. As you can see from the totals, we're down about 150, just over 150-ish. Also, I haven't added Legacy of Destruction on here yet just because the set isn't officially out yet. But yeah, values aren't solid right now. It's still just pre-order prices. We'll get them in the next one. Overall, I'd say in terms of cards we need, it's still pretty manageable. We're not being overwhelmed just yet, so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Anyway, it's time for mail day.
I have kind of been like spring cleaning through all of my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, all my cool little items there. And we're trying to sell a bunch of items and cards over here, you know, slaves, deck box, coin, just random stuff that's been kicking about doing nothing, just sitting about. A bunch of other cards for sale here. I have been working the trade group today, so, you know, we've got a bunch of trades lined up, and that can only mean one thing. It means my new postie is gonna hate me. All right, it's update time, baby. We got mail day and everything. We also had the giveaway in the last episode. The question was, what set do you think we should finish next? The answer was none of them. Ha, got you all, bitches. But yeah, winner of that giveaway is gonna pop up here. And then the giveaway for this episode is actually some OCG cards. So we have the Quarter Century Secret Rare Magician's Rod, which doesn't exist in TCG as of right now. And then the Ultimate Rare Chronograph Sorcerer. Chronograph Magician? Sorcerer? I can't remember, dude. But yeah, to snag yourself these two lovely shiny pieces of cardboard, all you gotta do is, of course, like, subscribe, comment down below what card or Quarter Century Secret Rare you want to see in Rarity Collection 2. It could already be announced, or if it's a card that hasn't been announced yet and you want to see it in there. I'm curious whether things like Kashtira Fenrir is going to be in there. A Quarter Century Fenrir could be very cool. But yeah, let's move on with the progress, baby. So, starting off, we have a copy of Striker Dragon, and we got this from our friend Cammy at Locals for a whopping £5 PayPal, £5 cash. So not a bad deal on the Striker Dragon. Very, very nice. Surprised that we didn't already have this because, you know, dragons. But yeah, we have it now, so we are sitting pretty. Next up, one of the big ones out of Rarity Collection, we have the Called by the Grave, and we actually got this from one of my good friends, Paul. He flew over from Luxembourg for the Aberdeen Regional, and we managed to get hooked up with the Called by the Grave, plus some cash for some nice OCG goodies. So thank you very much, Paul. Called by the Grave in the bag. You love to see it. The first shot has been fired at Legacy of Destruction because we have the Gold Pride Eradicator. We got this from Derek at the sneak release. We traded a Secret Rare Thunder Dragon Dark and one of the new Tenpai Super Rares, the Pydra, for the Eradicator. So I was really hoping we wouldn't pull this in the box, and thankfully we didn't, but it would have been nice to at least pull a Quarter Century Secret Rare. But yeah, one down, another 24 to go. Next up is a Xyz from Age of Overlord. We have the Testina, the Divinity. Honestly, I can't remember what I traded for this. I just remember it being some weird kind of three-way trade between me, Kirk, and Sam at Locals. Yeah, it was nothing too crazy. It's not that expensive of a QCR, so another cheap one in the Age of Overlord collection. Next up, we have Psychic Processor. Again, another cheap one. We got this from my friend Scott. He used to be local, but he moved down to Glasgow. We paid £15 for this and gave him a BLS dice on top of that as well. The BLS dice is from like the new Battles of Legend Chapter 1. I don't know if it's UK exclusive or if it's like game exclusive, but yeah, exclusive. This is what it looks like. See this dice right here? BLS. There you go. We gave him one of these and £15 for the processor. We also got our hands on the EMP Meowmine. We traded one card for this, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty much a direct trade. I can't remember specifically what it was. I want to say it was like an OTS Ulti recently. I can't really remember, but we got this from Alex from Locals. Yeah, it's always nice when it's just a clean one-for-one trade. I think there was like, what, £2 difference or something, but at that point, it doesn't matter, you know? This next one's actually quite interesting because it's the first QCR we've had that's essentially free. Like, we just got given this at the UK Open by a guy named Jordan. Just came up to us. He pulled the Enigmaster pack bit from his entry packs and he was like, I know who needs this. Just came over and gave it to me. So huge shout out to Jordan, dude. Like, that's so unbelievably kind for someone to do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and beg for handouts, but you know, that was really, really cool of him. So big shout out to Jordan. Thank you very much, dude. W Jordan in the comments, please. And then the final loose one I actually just picked up last night. It's quite a big one. It is the The Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. So Leo actually pulled this from, I believe it was his prize packs at Locals a couple of weeks ago. And he's just been waiting for the right moment to strike, and he wanted a bunch of our Legacy of Destruction pools, plus a couple of other things, plus some cash. I had to pay him £35 on top of all the cardboard that I gave to him. But yeah, Low is a very big one to get out the way. That was a scary QC that I wasn't looking forward to. And we finally have it. So we are feeling good. All right, and now we're getting into the packages here. We'll start off with this nice turquoise one. In here we have a QC Lonefire Blossom. We got this from Philip on the trade group. It was the Lonefire Blossom plus like £6 for a playset of Ultra Drolling Lockbirds. Yeah, like I said, we worked the trade group a little bit. We got a couple of deals coming in. And also, shout out to Panda. Philip has this very cute dog, which just immediately deserves a spot in the video. So let's just take a moment. What a cutie. So yeah, Lonefire Blossom. Thank you very much, Philip. In this one, this is from our good friend Nick at RevzCards. We bought some sleeves. Of course, we need more of the White Dragon Shield sleeves for our quarter century binder, but he also had a couple of quarter centuries as well that we needed. So we picked up not only the Infernal Flame Banshee, but inside here we also have the alternate art Nightmare Unicorn. We have the OG, we still need to pick up the alt art, which is kind of expensive. It's like £20 right now. Can't remember 100% how much we paid for both of these. I think it was like maybe 40 or 35 on the Banshee, and then maybe like 15 on the Unicorn, something like that. But yeah, two very nice QCs for the collection. Thank you, Nick. Of course, RevzCards. We have our affiliate link in the description if you want to pick up some boxes or sleeves, or hell, even mystery boxes. And we get a little kickback, which goes towards the Treasure Hunters collection. Next up, what do we have in here? Yes, Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. This rounds off the Snake Eye QCs. We now have all of them. I guess we don't have Snake Eye's Diabellstar from Legacy of Destruction if you want to include that, but we got all the OGs. We got this from Chris on the Facebook group for £40 cash. Might as well pick it up while we can before it, you know, potentially goes up. I don't know if they've maybe peaked and they're all going back down again, but yeah, we got our temple. That's 2 Age of Overlord ones. We're not quite completing Age of Overlord, or it's 3 Age of Overlord things. Oh, maybe we're very close to completing Age of Overlord. Damn, okay. Oh, we still need King Sarcophagus. That's the expensive one. That's a scary one. Next one, we have... Bro, Keeper Gang, baby. I love this, dude. Actually, I love that Keeper still exists in everyone's hearts, right? I signed a few of these at the UK Open, and they always just pop up every now and again, like a random trade. We got the Keeper here. But we also have the Secret Rare Baron, RIP. But I want the Secret Rare for my staple binder. I mean, it's not really a staple of his band, but you know what I mean. QC Shadow Schism and QC number 100 because we needed both of those. We got all of this from Adam on the Facebook group for our spare quarter century Albaz. Right now, that doesn't seem like too much of a good deal, but at the time, Baron of course wasn't banned, so it was a bit more expensive than it is now, which evened out the trade. All right, this next one I'm gonna do like this because there's the return address on the back. But what do we have in here? Boom. Elder Entity Entis, we got the Ned Beats. We got this from Robert on the Facebook group, and we exchanged just a couple of sealed Battles of Legend promos for this bad boy. I think it was like Big Eye. I can't remember off the top of my head, not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, Entis for some sealed promos. Again, just a clean trade. You love to see it. And then the final package is from Michael over in Guernsey. We've had quite a few trades with Michael at this point off the Facebook group. And here we have the QC Rota, actually quite an expensive one compared to, you know, the bulk ones. And we also got a Prismatic Secret Rare Aluber because I got rid of my ultis, I guess you could say, to fund this series a bit more. So instead we're going to be playing the Prismatic Secret Rares, which I do not really have a problem with. The ultis are still pretty cheap, to be honest, but... hey. And yeah, that was the last package. So initially I felt like we didn't really make a whole lot of progress, but this is still like multiple hundreds of pounds worth of cardboard. Holy hope. All right, let me go, let's go sleeve these up and slap them in the binder. Wait. Oh, there's a Secret Rare Impermanent here as well. That completes my playset in the staple binder. All right, sick. Forgot about that. All right, we're all sleeved up. The cards are all in the binder and it is looking fresh as heck, dude. Very, very nice as we just skim through the binder here. In total, we now have 184 out of 234 possible quarter century secret rares. So we're missing 50, and that's including Legacy of Destruction and the Kaiba briefcase Blue Eyes. So I think in total, if we want to round off the entire collection at the moment, it's probably gonna cost us about maybe like 2.5 grand to get those remaining 50 at the moment. And we've got what, like a month until Rarity Collection comes out? Holy shit, dude. Okay. We need to get to work and pick up as many as possible for the next one, dudes. Wow, okay. Only 50 to go though? That's crazy.